Hello and welcome again to your YouTube channel iAcademy for You. Now, today's again we are in the series of economics class 10 concerning to ICSE economics. Chapter number 1, factor of production. Learning objective for today. First, what are the various types of labor? Second, what do you mean by efficiency of labor? Now you can see again there the numbering is 12 and 13. So it's in the series of these economic classes pertaining to ICSE 10. This is the 12th and the 13th question relating to chapter number 1. Alright, so let's get started. First question, what are the various types of labor? Now, depending upon the various, as we understood, first of all, as we understood that labor does not mean only working physically, it also means mental work and skilled work and all kinds of things. Now, depending upon the efficiency of labor, we can classify labor into skilled labor, semi-skilled labor, or unskilled labor. Now let's understand each of these one after the other. Now, skill labor, as you can see, there is a photograph related to pilot, carpenter, gardener, a lawyer, a doctor, and so on. These architect and so on. So these are called skill labors because they are professional. They are pertaining to one particular profession. What are the characteristics that make them a skill labor? All right, they have specialized training. All right, they have been to certain kind of a training, formally or informally, and got that specialized training. They are pertaining to a particular profession. They are related to one particular profession, either maybe a doctor, medical facility relating to doctor, lawyers relating to the legal system. All right, so these are of a particular profession. They have practical experience also in their field, and that is why they are concerned. They are called as skilled laborers. Now, semi-skilled labor. Now, these are the workers or employees in a company who does a particular part of a big process. Generally, you will find. Let's take the example which is given in the photograph. Most, the work which we can relate to is real estate building, that the architecture. Now in this field, the real estate business, some might be doing the drilling work, some might be doing the electrician work, some might be doing a particular planning work, and so under the engineer or the architect, all the people who work and do a particular part of that whole job is called semi-skilled labor. These kind of labors are found in factories who work in a particular business process, in a particular production process, where the production they do a particular part of that job. They may not be an engineer or a doctor, but they might have the knowledge of that profession by a limited amount of education or experience. Do not require. All right, so unskilled labor are those laborers, as you can see, pertaining to India. The people were having carrying load on their heads, and in the other parts of the world doing digging and other kind of job. These are unskilled laborers. They generally do the work, the lowest work in the hierarchy of a production process or a work, where they do the most simple job of carrying goods from one place to another, or digging, or hammering, or some kind of a particular job which does not require any professional skill. What do you mean by the efficiency of labor? Now, the efficiency of labor, it's a very, very important topic. The efficiency of labor depends upon various kinds of factors. What is efficiency of labor? In what terms we are talking about efficiency of labor? Efficiency of labor here means the productive capacity of workers, how good the workers are, what kind of work they do, how good they do the work, in terms of quality, in terms of quantity, in terms of time. That is, a producer, a worker does how many, produces how many product, or how many work in a day, or the quality of work, what kind of good quality, bad quality work they do, and within what time. This is the measurement of the efficiency of labor. Now, there are various factors which affect the efficiency of a labor. There may be racial and heredity factors. It has been seen across the world, some racial people belonging to certain race do better job than the others. Like, for example, the Africans, they are very good at very hard and very strong work. Um, all right, India also does quite a good amount of work, but the efficiency is not as good as some other people from some other parts of the world. The other part is the climate. The climate also is plays a very, very important role in deciding what kind of efficiency of the worker will be. Generally, if you are working in a very, very extreme climatic condition, such as very hot or very cold weather, uh, you are not you may not be able to provide your best, and thus the efficiency hampers. Third is the standard of living. The standard of living also determines what kind of efficiency we will have. People who are getting all the facilities, better goods, better food, better medical facility, they have better body to work, better mental health to work, better physical health to work. They do not fall ill quite often, which allows them to work without interruption. It has been seen that in places where the living conditions are not good, mm, the the worker may frequently fall ill, and there may be a loss of job to the company or to the organization. Education and training. If a worker gets proper education and proper training, they might perform better work and better task than others. So it's very, very important. Totally unskilled labor may not be so efficient in providing work, whereas a trained and an educated worker may be more productive. A simple reason is that a person who is wants to simple process of digging a ground. If a man digs a ground on with his bare hand, he might not be able to dig that ground quite a lot. But if he's trained, and if he's given the training of running, or using a JCB, that bulldozers and a JCB, which earth movers, which which excavates land mass, they might they might dig more piece of ground than the other person, unskilled person. Experience. If a person is experienced in a particular field, he might be performing better. So his experience also is counted. If he is having tons of experience, that will make him more efficient. All right then. Thank you for seeing the video. If you've liked it, hit the like button and the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Have a good day.